result of incremental change, going from point A to point B and B to C, that add up to a lot over time. Hey everyone, welcome back. So as we come to the end of the year here, oftentimes we think about what happened this past year, but certainly going to next year, what we're going to change, those resolutions that we all make to ourselves. But unfortunately, even though the best of intentions, they often fail. Sometimes really quickly, within a couple of weeks or so, we're like, nope, not doing that anymore. So when we try to make these changes, these resolutions, often they fail because we try to make massive change. We're at point A and we try to jump all the way to point Z, instead of just focusing on making small incremental change that we can stick to. Often the biggest results that we see are a result of incremental change, going from point A to point B and B to C, that add up to a lot over time. Often imperceptible to see that change because it happens over such a period of time. But what we want to focus on is making small incremental changes. So in our finances, our financial health this year, let's just focus on getting 1% better in certain key areas. So savings, debt, and spending. So with our savings, just 1% increase in your savings rate this year. Easiest way to do that, head into your 401k, company retirement plan. And if you're at 4% right now, change it to 5. If you're at 5 to 6, but make that 1% increase in your savings rate and you'll barely notice that change, especially if you get a little cost of living increase in your salary this year. Debt. Reducing debt is also a big deal. If you have it and you're making minimum payments or whatever your current payment is, just increase that by about 1%. All right, so whatever that debt payment is, just ratchet that up a little bit and set that to be an automatic payment happening each and every month. So with both of those, 401k happens automatically. You've increased your savings by 1%, and your debt, you've set that up to automatically pull a little bit more each and every month. And over time, what happens is these start to build and you build up assets and liquidity and you decrease your debt and become financially healthier. Along with that, to free up cash flow, just go in and do a quick audit of your spending, and don't look for all your Starbucks or all the knickknack purchases. Look for things like subscriptions that you don't use anymore. Often we sign up for these things, it's $8, $10, $12 a month, and we just forget we're there. If you haven't used something in the past year or haven't derived some value from it, just get rid of it. All right. You can always add it back in the future, but right now, let's cut those expenses out to free up room for the savings and reducing debt. So for this year, take baby steps, go from A to B, get incrementally better, allow compound interest and change to work for you. 1% increase in savings, 1% increase in debt reduction payments, and cut out those unnecessary subscriptions. So hope that helps. As always, hit them well, enjoy, have a great holiday and new year, and we'll talk again soon. See ya.